back. Today we're going to do analysis of 3 games that I played yesterday against Protoss and lost. Each one of these games was not an all-in game. I'm getting better at holding these all-in pressures and not just dying to that. I'm still pretty bad at like cannon rush counters and things like that. I'm gonna have to work on that pretty hard. But these 3 games in particular, I felt like I was ahead, and the death ball came in, and I had to engage it. I felt like I had to engage it. I want to confirm that today if I really needed to engage when I needed to. I want to look at basically how did I lose this game. I felt like I was doing really well. Again, I felt like I was ahead. I had some advantages. I had better tech. I had better upgrades. I had better everything. And then I engaged the death ball, completely died, and then he just walked into my base. So I want to look at this today and go over these plays. So I've got 3 for you today. Where was it? Yesterday, the first game I played was this game against Variance. I was doing a little bit of random yesterday, so oh, sorry. No, this is. Wait a second. I got Protoss. So we're gonna go for 2 replays today. I thought that was a different one. Okay, here we go. So this one's against Darth 2 Gator. So yeah, I like that name. And we're going to watch just my screen here, and we're going to look at mistakes I'm making. We're going to look at errors in my gameplay, basically. When should I be scouting? When should I be doing this? I'm getting better at scouting when he's going to be pushing out and what's coming across, but I want to make sure that I'm doing this properly. So I'm just going to take this nice and slow. This might not be the most interesting stream in the world, might not be the most interesting video in the world, but this is going to help improve my gameplay. Okay. So I'm gonna miss some injects, I'm gonna miss some creep timbers. Let's see when the first engagement happens of that. So I'm gonna kind of keep tabs on every little mistake I make. Goes down on time. I'm gonna look at all the little mistakes I'm making, and then when it comes to the first engagement, I'm going to see, did these mistakes cost me more than it should have cost me. I think I was doing gasless opener this build, so yeah, I'm doing my gasless opener this build. So I'm planning on putting on a little bit more pressure, and then going across there. So I'm not going to have the drone count that I'm going to need to have. I was getting cheesed a lot last night, so I decided to do something that is a little bit more safe. So my gasless opener is my safest opener possible. So I did this instead. I think this might have also been the second time I played this guy. But still, this isn't a bad build. I've beaten Protoss, I've beaten higher level Protoss with this build before. Basically what this is going to do is it's going to get me up to 41 workers, and I'm going to push out with roaches, get some damage, see what's going on, and then I'm going to drone really heavily behind it. So it is going to set me back in the beginning, because I'm not going to have the work count that I need. But, yeah. So notice I've not taken my 3rd yet, and I'm not planning on taking a 3rd. I'm getting upgrades, starting tech already. This is the standard 36.
A
Bolt
new queen has emerged.
When my overlord's gonna pop. I think I missed some overlords. Yeah, I'm making 3 right now. So supply block is an issue. Big problem. Seven workers. Alright, so here's the other big issue. I made the tech way too early. I might have been a little bit tilted or something when I was playing this. So I'm making some massive mistakes. My economy is really, really terrible. So that's why I'm going to lose this game. All of that tech should have gone down. Tech should have gone down at 36 is fine. But the gases I took a little bit too early. Only on 34 workers. Should be on about 41 workers right now. Let's see where he is. He's on 34 workers, I'm on 39. So I'm still a little bit ahead. Not as much as I need to be. Here's the adepts. I don't have speed because that's not what this build is about. I made a bunch of lings because I saw him coming across. Overreacted with the lings, I don't need this many. Did stop at hard in its tracks. It gives me map control, and now I'm going to push across. Alright, so I'm just watching my cash. I have my 41 workers. I'm going to start taking my third base as soon as I get 10 roaches. I'm going to get supply blocked here. 72. 76, here we go. But I do have 10 roaches now. More than 10 roaches. I'm going to take my third base. 5 minutes. This is how this build works. I'm not making anything funky with this build. So how many roaches? I have 13 roaches I'm going to push across with these upgrades. So that's how this build works. About 5 minutes I push across the map with 10 to 15 roaches. And yeah, I'm getting and there's the DTs. So I didn't have any detection. This was a mistake. Let's watch my money. So 500.
Your drones are under attack. My
7.
babies.
Got 12, 13 larvae. I'm not supply capped. There we go. Now I'm making roaches. Alright, so here's a big mistake. I don't need to make this many more roaches. I don't need to make more roaches right now because... Oh, what's up, Kevin? Just going over some replays about Protoss today. So these 7 roaches should have been more workers. I don't need... Let's look at army supply right now. Yeah, he has a total of 2 Dark Templar and an Adept and 51 workers. So I'm going to lose this hardcore because he's taking a secret base. Okay. I didn't see this. I didn't see this base during this game ever. I remember this game from last night. So the pressure that he's putting on, I'm overreacting to it hardcore. I don't need 13 roaches. I should have been across the map right now pushing in, but I didn't have a spore in the base, so that was my mistake. Alright, so detection, that was stupid. This guy is also, if not mistaken, a good player. But I was playing very badly. Very poorly. I see the recall home. Now I'm going to go push across the map. So he's got a third base, which I don't know about because I'm not scouting for it.
Evolution.
And my overseer is really slow. I'm spending my cash all right. I'm up to 40 workers now, but he's on 55 workers. I am pushing in to get some damage done. He snipes my overseer.
Our drones are
Just
under
watching my cash right now.
Mutation complete. So creative.
So, I'm just building workers is all I'm doing right now, which is good. Let me see how many workers I lost. He has killed 25 of my workers with that one, this one dude here. Let's see here. Let's take a look at this. I'm pushing out. He's going to send in one Dark Templar.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
It is going to eat my shit. This one Dark Templar has 6 kills. It's 21 kills. Alright, so that explains why I lost this game. This one Dark Templar has killed 24 of my workers. Even though it's killed 24 of my workers, I'm still on 52 workers. So I would have been up to 70 workers right now. I could have had 4 base saturation and I would have been really far ahead. Right now I'm just tied with him. So this is why I lost this game. Multi-pronging on this Dark Templar. So detection is a big issue I need to have. If I see Dark Templars come in once, I need to make sure I'm doing Spore, Spine, Spine in every base. Spore, Spine, Spine. Spore, Spine, Spine. Because that would have been 3, 6, 9 workers. I would have lost 9. But even if I lost 9, it wouldn't have been as bad as this 24. So, we've learned. This is one of our reasons that we've lost this game, is our economy got shredded down. So, the end game economy, the end game when I was fighting his Death Ball, didn't matter because I was set so far behind in the beginning of this game. He doesn't need to have much more. I know he's way oversaturated on both of his bases, but he doesn't need to have much more workers than what he does right now. We're on an even economy. It means he's ahead. Upgrade wise, I've got +2/+2. He's got nothing. Where are his forges? He doesn't have any forges. He's floating 1500 minerals, but I still can't beat it. So, this is game number 1 today. We have learned. Okay. Let's go over the next replay.
Good luck. Have fun.
Okay. It's me versus Scatterbrain. Alright. Game kind of froze up. Back there. Okay. So he's going to do a 15 worker pull, which is fine. I'm going to then take a 20 base on this one. So this is actually good. I want to see if I react properly on this. I should have pulled off of gas at 52 gas. So when I get up to 52 gas, I know I didn't pull off of gas on this, and I want to see how that's going to affect me. I'm going to take a 20 third hatch on this game. A really quick third hatch because the probe usually moves by that time because I have Lings out. Or not Lings out, but yeah. He knows that whatever he was trying to do isn't getting the value it's supposed to be getting right now. I see the probe kind of hanging out, so I set my Overlord to watch it. Because I don't want to get caught off guard with shield battery and a bunch of void rays or something down there. So here we go, 20. Okay, now I should pull off of gas right now. I don't. Okay, so mistake. Mistakes were made. I should have pulled off of gas. And because I didn't pull off of gas, it's going to delay. It's going to delay a lot of my other units. Now I'm going to pull off of gas. Nope, still don't pull off of gas. Check and see what he's doing. See, he's doing a standard opener. Still haven't pulled off of gas. Alright, so I'm stunting my gas. I'm stunting my mineral income because I haven't pulled off of gas yet. I'm gonna realize right now. Yeah. Now, with Protoss, you don't need to get your first 2 Lings as fast as you need to get them with Terran, because his Adepts can't get across here as that quickly. So I focus on Queen production to get my injects up before my before my Lings come out. But I could have had the Queens faster if I had pulled off of gas, which would have given me more larva over the entirety of the game, and I would have had maybe more creep over the entirety of the game. Alright, now I'm moving everything to my natural, because I don't want to have Adepts run into my third. The natural is easier to defend, so I'm going to lose some mining time here. I'm going to pull workers forward. I like this call. Okay, I see that he's making an Oracle. So I go as soon as possible, as soon as I get the cash.
Evolution complete.
Yes. Okay.
Not enough energy.
Let me see how many workers I have. 6, 35. So he's on a shitload more workers than I am right now. 28, 38, he's 10 workers above me. Yeah, not pulling off of gas hurt me a lot.
You're under attack. Siege up.
And trying to get the queens first might have hurt me more than... It might have been a mistake. Trying to get those queens first stunted my... what is it? My drone count. Getting that... Getting that... yeah, he's just on a lot more work than I am right now. So I'm on 44 workers. I was on 44 workers. So now I'm getting my tech and everything like that. 41 to 44. So he's been chronoing workers the entire beginning of the game, which is fine. I am catching up. I am catching up. Okay. Let's see how I'm spending my cash right now. I want to get a couple roaches out because I feel like there's going to be a push coming, but I don't know that there's a push coming. I have no information to tell me yes or no if there is a push. I don't know if he's got a third. I'm just going to make
Our forces are under attack.
blind roaches right now. But I will use those roaches later to try to pressure his third. I still haven't started speed. Where's my lair? Hold on a second. Do I have a lair? Yes, I do. Okay, then I'm okay.
Your forces are under attack.
Creep spread's bad. Do better. Workers, he's on 48. I don't know if he's got a third. Does he have a third? Yes, he does. I don't know this. This would have been good information for me to know. So scouting. I'm like preparing for an all-in right now, but he's not going to all-in me. So I'm basically just setting myself back more and more. Finally, I'm going to send out some workers. So send out some Zergling scout. There it is. I scout that he's got a third, and I'm probably going to make a bunch of... Probably going to make a bunch of workers now. Yeah, there's my worker count exploding. I'll take a fourth. Okay, so the fourth base timing isn't very bad. I still take my fourth timing around the same time. I still get my hydras around the same time, but my worker count isn't as good as it should be. So I am going to walk across the map right now, try to get some damage done on his fourth base. Now, right now I'm floating 900 minerals. Let's see my larva count. I've got 12 larvae, and I'm almost supply capped. So right now is the time for drones. If I'm moving across the map, if I'm all-inning, then I should be making units. If I'm not all-inning, then I should be making workers when I have map control like this. Yes, I have to be careful of counter harass and void warp prisms and things like that, but I don't need to be floating 900 minerals right now.
Damage. Your warriors
Trying to get some
engage the
protection.
enemy.
So I see that he's getting storm already.
Evolution complete.
I'm just gonna go home, trying to make it so he can't chase me.
Complete. So creative.
So I know it's going to be charged a lot of Mortal Storm. I've been droning behind this. I'm up to 56 workers. Let's see where I am right here actually. I'm 63 workers. But this is a really late 60 worker count. I can usually have 60 workers about a minute and a half before this. My injects aren't very good. Creep spread's really bad. By 7 minutes I should have more creep spread out past my 4th. I've just not been focusing on it.
Your forces are under attack. Gone. Don't spend it all in one place.
Just keep tabs on me. Let's see where he is. I see that it crossed the map. Moving in now.
Your forces are taking more energy. Evolution complete.
Yeah, now it's time to make units. I am still floating 900 minerals.
Whoa, we need more energy.
56 workers. I need to get more gas income. I need to be on more gases. I'm going to be doing Roach Hydra. So my mineral saturation is pretty bad. I see the warp prism down at the bottom because my creep spread, luckily. I'm going to go down and destroy it. And I know that he's going to be attacking up that way because usually multi-prong on other sides.
Mineral field depleted.
And now I'm immediately going to move up north. Make a bunch of links to try to spend my cash. I need to get those other gases open on my naturals. I need to get those other gases open. This is a big mistake I'm making, is just my gas saturation. I'm going to be going for Roach Hydra. I'm switching into Ling Bane right now.
Our forces are under attack.
Switching into Ling Bane.
You're engaging the opponent.
I don't know his composition. I'm on 75 workers. Yeah, I'm just making bad choices, I think. I needed to get more gas. Doing the Roach Hydra into Hydra Lurker isn't a bad idea. It's not bad. Okay, so here we go.
Mutation complete.
Let's see what's going on.
You're under attack. Siege up.
Alright, so yeah, going mass charge lot, Lings are bad. So I should be doing Roach Hydra against this. I don't need to be attacking this. There's a bait of a storm. This is good. I think I actually defend this first push here with Mass Ravager. Yes, I remember. I was doing okay with this kind of a composition. But hold on a second. Before this, Jesus Christ, look at my cash. And I wonder why. I wonder why I can't fucking beat Protoss when I'm floating literally 2,000 minerals right now. I still don't have these gases. And the reason I'm doing Ling Bane is because I'm pretty used to spending my cash with Ling Bane. I get 75 workers with 6 gas. This is how I see a lot of people like Rogue and Serral do Ling Bane Hydra builds, because you just need to have that mineral flux so you can slam out Lings when you take your first bad trade, or not your first bad trade, but your first trade where you exchange into Banes, because then the unit's gone. You have to remax very quickly. So it's all about injects. I'm not super bad on injects right now, considering it's 10 minutes into the game. I've missed 2 injects here, and I've missed 2 injects here, and I'm about to have this inject ready. So total of 5 injects, or 4 injects. Right now I've missed. It's not terrible, but it's not good. I could do better. Creep spread's a little bit decent down here, down to this part over here, but I need to get it established up around here, especially if I'm going to be expanding up here. If I was expanding down to this base, I have the creep spread already to kind of defend it. I need to make sure that if I'm going to be expanding towards somewhere, I need to have my creep established over in that area to defend it. Because right now I'm taking this base, but he could have a pylon right here and I wouldn't know. He doesn't, but it's a possibility. So this is my mistake. Yeah, this is why I'm losing the game. It's not because Protoss is overbalanced or anything like is overpowered or anything. It's because I'm making a bad choice against what are the upgrades on these guys? 0-0, and I'm on 2-2. He's just got 1-1 now, and I'm on +2 because you don't need armor upgrades against Protoss. They hit like dump trucks. Doesn't matter. But baiting out these storms is a good idea. If I'm able to get that many Ravagers, then I'm not spending my cash effectively. I'm trying to pull his army apart. And I get some nice hits here. Ravagers let me control. I really like how that goes. So I might do yeah, I'm gonna do Roach Hydra against Toss into Hydra Lurker. I just need to have enough Lurkers so that he can't just A-move into my stuff. I need to have my Lurkers set up in a way where he can't just like walk in and start storming the balls out of everything. And if he does, he's gonna take a very bad trade. So that was bad. He still has storms left. I didn't need to take this fight. I lose everything. So let's see. I could have just let that do its damage. I could have just let him take that base. I think it's important to engage this once.
Your forces are taking damage.
I should have walked back right now. I ate 4 storms on my army. 5 storms, 6 storms. So he only had a total of 6 storms, which is a lot, but I could have baited 6 with the Ravagers. Yeah, and he was just gonna smash over my shit. So he's on 70 workers, I'm on 75. I've got better upgrades and everything. So this attack up here didn't need to happen, and it didn't need to happen. But I did enjoy the ability to kind of zone him out with Ravagers. So if I don't have Lurkers by the time he takes his first hit, then I need to be able to do some zoning with the Ravagers. Alright. So that is why you lose to Protoss. Alright.